Hello, Irish train spotter. How are we doing? Hello, Irish train. Oh. Yep, you're here. Just sorting my camera out. I'm only local today. I'll do a couple of hours here today. Looks like it's going to rain, but I've got a master plan to combat that. On an umbrella. Hello, Amina. Hello, bright stars. Bright stars. Yep, I don't know where the trains are yet, but I'm sure there'll be some along soon. I'm in the UK, United Kingdom, in Lancashire. I'm at Preston at the moment, in Lancashire. Hello, spammer. Oh, a bit spammer, yeah. Correct. Where it is? Where is what? Where are you? Where are you? Right, Sparge, where are you? I don't know where the train is. It's on the track somewhere. It'll be along soon. Right, you unsubscribe me then, Bright Stars. Bye-bye. Let me give you a bit of help. Bye. Make you a moderator, Irish train spotter, and then you can intercept people as you wish. I don't know if I can do it off my phone, but I'll try. There you go, the Irish train spotter, you've got some power. Anybody starts waffling on and repeating themselves. Yes, Oscar's Trains. I'm just outside of Preston on the West Coast Main Line. Hello, Poonam or Ranpees. Very speedy. And a Trans-Pennine double whammy. Yeah, it's not as busy here as it were at the one yesterday, unfortunately. But that were like an hour and a half to get to. But I'll probably find somewhere on Thursday, somewhere different. I'd like to go on the East Coast Main Line, but it's like a 2.5 hour trek for me, is that, to get to East Coast Main Line. You know, it's a fair drive. Hello, Moon Camino team. Greetings from Poland. Well, greetings from the UK. How are you? Another Trans-Pennine coming here. Hello, Michelle Powell. Excellent. Good afternoon, Richard Stern. How are you? A returning viewer. Excellent. I'm not at Crewe today. Yesterday I was just outside of Crewe, near between Warrington and Crewe. Just in Preston today. Couldn't be bothered driving today, but I'll Thursday will be. I'll find something different on Thursday. I want to go to East Coast Main Line, but it's just such a drive from where I am, from Lancashire, you know. Freight train coming, I don't know what it is. Can't tell him it's either a 68 or an 88, I can't tell until he gets here, but I can see it in distance. I think it's a 68, can't see a pantograph. Yeah, you know the sort of thing, Irish, average Irish, it's, you know, like the last guy he kept typing in, where is, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just crazy. I know we've got the log train later on, and we've got the engineers train at 4:30, and I'm not so sure if there's another freight at 4 o'clock. I don't know, it's a miss here, but I'll probably stay till log train's been. And I've got my umbrella up above my camera, so if it rains it won't stop me. Last time I did one and it started raining, the raindrops were landing on the camera screen and making it do bizarre things. But now I've got an umbrella up above it. You can't see it, but it's a big golf umbrella above my camera, so it can rain all it wants, and it won't stop play today. But as it looks, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. People who walk past, they think, who's that simpleton talking to? Hello, Heather, how are we doing? Choo choo, Heather. Just finished a batch of home cooked meals, heading off to the gym in a bit. Excellent. I'll be there tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Can't wait. Excitement's killing me. And hours are getting shouted at. Home cooked meals, you can't beat them. Hello Ballastrox999 and hello Dark Gamer. Hello JP Train Spotting. How we doing? Don't forget, double tap your screens, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And that's optional. Yeah. But yesterday, Richard, at one point had 260 watching. The stream I did yesterday had 26,000 views. But I were close to crew, so track were busy, you know what I mean? There were a train every 5 minutes and lots of freight. Make a few meals at a time and the wains can eat them up as they need, means they're still getting good food and they're in a rush. Yeah, that's true. Much better than the shop bought ready meals, that's for sure. Yeah, the shop bought meals, they must be full of all sorts of rubbish. It's like you go into a petrol station, you see a sandwich on display and it's got like a date that's 4 days away, and I'm thinking, you'd never make a sandwich at home, put it in fridge and leave it for 4 days, so they must spray it with stuff to keep it, you know what I mean, chemicals and stuff. Yeah. Hello Tom, how we doing? How's it going? Hello Parker B, how's it going? Just got back from picking up a prescription, excellent. You don't get them delivered to your house, Tom, them prescriptions? Do they not do that round your neck of woods? I know my mum, she gets hers delivered to her door. Have a look at the timetable. Hello Imran Ali, hello Sena Ananda, hello Macro Chotoso Kishav. There'll be a train soon. The next one's in 4 minutes and I think it's a Pendolino, I think. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you wanna. Might be getting another wave. You don't mind a few, but when it gets repetitive, a screen full of the same question. Correct. You've got it, Tom. Like and subscribe. That's the one. Hello, Krishna Shukla. How we doing? Getting good at pronouncing these names. At least I think I am anyway. Hello, Amazon Trending. How we doing? Hello, Ali Reza KV. Ali Reza KV. I think I got that right. Hello, Swoy. Hello, Ritesh Ritesh Sina. wasps. Yes, I'm in the UK. United Kingdom, England. Hello, Rama Vahul. Hello, Jose Lara. Yeah, the skies are grey here, correct. It looks like it's threatening to rain. Here comes an Avanti Pendolino. You are in India, yes. Hello, Natty, how are we doing? Hello, Charlie likes trains. Hello, Natty. The 1M13 to Glasgow Central to the Older Newton. Ritesh Sina, metro train. Well, no, that's what they call an Avanti West Coast. Class 390 Pendolino. It'll have just left Preston. That's when they come in this direction. They tend not to be going too fast because they've only just set off a mile ago. The station's only a mile down the track, well, about a mile and a half. So off to Panda Mammy's. Excellent. That's very yummy. Wish I were going to Panda Mammy's. Nathan's birthday, 43. Oh, he's only a youngster. Wish I were 43 again. Hello, Ascensors Sevilla. Ascensors Sevilla. Hello there. God, this track seems quiet compared to yesterday's. Yesterday, it was every 2 minutes. And a lot of them Avanti West Coast Hitachi's, they must run up to Crewe and not go any further because you only get the occasional one up here, whereas down there yesterday with nearly every Avanti was an Hitachi. Hello, Nico Warburton. Yes, this is the UK, correct, Sensors. very dull grey UK. Even though it's quite warm, it's 20 degrees here where I am, but daughters like to get on mother's nerves. Yeah, they do. Hello, Kayla Heary. Asda. Error. Hi there, Kayla. Hello, Harley. How we doing? Alright, I'm only in Preston today. Yesterday I were at Crewe. Just outside of Crewe. They were busy as hell. I'm going to go back there. Yeah, Nico, it is quiet just at this moment, and it is one of the busiest lines out there, but it has quiet spots and then busy spots. There's something coming now, I don't know what it is. I think it's the Windermere train. It looks like a diesel multiple unit. I think it's the Windermere one. That's a 195 with that diesel. Yes, I probably will go live on Thursday, Orly. I'll be live every day. Well, like this, I'll be live probably every day. But Thursday, I'll do the live from home Thursday night. Hello, Wesley Arnold. Hello, Nico. Oh, where's my interest? Hello, Epen. Hello, Wesley Arnold. I think I've already said that. I don't know. Trying to keep up with chat. Hello, Jacob Caldera from Southern California. Excellent. How are you doing? How's it going, Jacob? I'm excellent, Jacob. Just sat here watching the world go by. It's not a mega busy line, unfortunately, here. The one where I were at yesterday, south of Crewe, that were better. Right, I just couldn't be bothered driving down there today. I might go on Thursday, or I might find somewhere different. There is some freight due through here, but there's one at 4, and one at 4:30, and one at 5:10 that I know of. I don't know whether hotel slips in that's not on timetable, because sometimes they do just slide through and they're not even on timetable, light engines and things. Yeah, the West Coast Main Line there. I'm just near what they call, it's called Farrington Curve Junction. If you look to the very top of the screen, you'll see the West Coast Main Line to the left, and the 2 tracks on the right go to Blackburn. You'll see the log train come round there later on, but that's not until, well, it arrives at about 20 to 5, but it hides around the corner until 5:10 until it's light. You're close to the East Coast Main Line. That's somewhere I need to go, that, but it's quite a long drive for me. It's like it'd take me 2 hours to get to East Coast Main Line. I'd have to sort of aim like towards Thirsk Way, somewhere like that's probably the nearest for me. You know, somewhere around there. I'll have to look on Google Maps. If I can find somewhere, I might go. Gotta wait an hour for a bus. Oh, how far you're gonna be starving when you get there. Hello, Mario Porfirio. Hello, GB Edits. Where's that? Do you like the sound of trains? Not particularly. I don't mind them. I'd love to live in a house right at the side of the railway. I mean, there's some houses here just to my left, and they're literally, the back of the house is right next to the track, and I thought, my God, I mean, they must be into trains, because they must be able to hear them a lot. I'd have a camera permanently mounted, I would, up looking at line. Yeah, I'll have to have a look on map, Nico, and see, because it's somewhere I've never been, East Coast Main Line. I've driven past it, and I've been to York a few times. York railway station and all that, but to actually go and do what I'm doing here on the East Coast Main Line, I'd have to do a 2-hour drive, and for me, I'm in Lancashire, so I think aiming sort of Thirsk way round there a bit quicker for me, up the M65 and over at Blubber Houses onto A1. I think that'd be my best option. One Y50 Blackpool North to Manchester Airport. Oh, you're in Perranporth, Cornwall. So you can see the HST, yeah. Yeah, there's not many HSTs about now, and they only seem to be on Great Western Railways and East Midlands Railways seem to be the only people using HSTs now. I mean, we get the Midland Pullman up here and the Network Rail train, but it's I think the only companies that are using them now in full service is East Midlands and Great Western. And I don't think they're long for Great Western because they're getting them new Hitachi bimodal battery things, aren't they? Hello, Gaurav Kumbhar. How are we doing? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Gaurav Kumbhar from India. Excellent. We do have a lot of Indian supporters, but purely because railways is a big thing in India, isn't it? I've watched loads of documentaries about Indian railways. It's a real family thing in India, is railways. £8 PM at night in India, right? So you are. 4 hours in front of us then, are you? I noticed yesterday's stream about 5:30 UK time. It got really busy with people from India, and I was trying to find out what time it were, but I kept asking people, but nobody answered me. I thought, why has it gone so busy with people from India? And it was about 5:30 UK time. Hello, Trains at, yeah, got that right. Hello, Southeast Spotter. Don't forget, people, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. It is the West Coast Main Line, correct, Trains at. Yeah, well, I'd love to visit India. would. That station, I forgot what station it is. There's a huge railway station. There's literally a train every 30 seconds. I think, God, how do they control that lot? Yeah, there'll be something due soon. It's a little bit quiet at the moment. I don't know what's next. But there'll be something. Usually on the hour you get all the TransPennine stuff. Usually between 5 to and 5 past the hour. Do you go to Lake District on holiday? I think it's it is quite close. I've been a few times, yeah. A few times to Lake District. Hello, Midwest Rail fan. Trains are better in the US, to be honest. They're certainly longer, I'll say that much. A lot longer. Eugen, okay, what's that mean? Nata? What are you on about, Jennifer? I haven't spoken to her for over a week. I think she's fallen out with me. I don't know. I have no idea. Life's too short to worry about people. Yeah, it is. I've watched a lot of videos on US trains. I don't know where it is. There's one where they actually come down middle of the street, and it literally takes them 10 minutes to pass through this town. People are there at level crossing for literally 10, 15 minutes waiting for a train to go past. I'll add it to the group. Excellent. Yeah, we get a lot of freight trains too, but ours tend to run overnight here. You get a few during the day, but at night time there's quite a lot. Well, I say quite a lot. There's more at night than there is at day. Plus we have the, which I've filmed a few times, we have one called the Caledonian Sleeper, and that runs 4 trains every night. Hello from Montreal, Canada. Hello, Vanessa. How are we doing? I'm watching from Sussex. Excellent. Southeast spotter. You're watching thinking, when's next train coming? Well, I'm just thinking exactly the same. That's good, Vanessa. Glad you're doing good. Montreal, Canada. Is that where everything's really expensive in Canada? From what I can gather. Hello, Bien Barat. I know who you are. You're definitely in India. That's where you've got the new train, isn't it? Is it called the Bharat Express or something? Hello, Gaurav Kumber. I can't show my face. I'd have to get on track to show my face. The camera's behind a fence, pointing at the track. I'd have to climb over a fence and somehow dangle off a bridge to get in front of the camera. come on my channel at 9 PM on Thursday night, you'll see my face. And if you find me on other panels, you'll see my face there, because I'm always around and about. Correct, Richard. I have to put my hands through the fence to mount my camera on the other side of the fence. And today I've actually mounted my umbrella above it as well, just in case, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain now. When I first pulled up, it looked like it was going to rain. It doesn't look like it is going to do now. Hello, Samarth Damod, WAP 7. Yeah, I know what you mean when you say WAP 7. That's the wider train, isn't it, in India? I've only been here today. I only arrived here just before 3 o'clock. And I'll probably stay until 5:10 when the log train's been. Hello, James Pierce. Yeah, it's I think it's all the train enthusiasts you see, Natty, from all over the world. Hello, David Aiken, how we doing? David Aiken, how we doing, sorry. Didn't pronounce that correct there, I don't think. Yeah, Natty, they're all rail enthusiasts, you see, some from around the world and the UK. Yesterday afternoon I had 250 in chat at one point. And when I finished the live yesterday afternoon, I had 26,000 views. No, I've never been to Sydney. I'd love to go, but I can't see me ever getting there. Surrounded by raspberry bushes. If I loved raspberries, I could have a field day while I were here. It's absolutely raspberries everywhere. At least I think they're raspberries. They might be blackberries. I don't know. Not an expert. Hello, DG Train Spotting. How are we doing? Hello, D. How we doing? How's it going, D? Hello, Transpennine Express guy. Oh, these are they're black, but they're like little bubbles. You know what I mean? They look like a raspberry, but they're black. Yeah, excellent. Of course you can sub, anybody can sub. Yeah. Hello, Jeremy Bouchand. DG Train Spotting, I'm going to, I'll subscribe to you. Just going to take a screenshot. And I can remember what happens here. I get home and it doesn't show the live. a screenshot. Got your name now. Yeah, oh, they must be blackberries then. They just look like raspberries, but they're black. And there is thousands of them. There's a bush right in front of me with thousands on them. I'm amazed nobody's here picking them. If I had a Tupperware tub with me, I'd take some myself on because I don't know what you're doing. Get away, wasps. Get out. Any wasps. No, I don't. There's nothing special coming. I think there's another freight train at 4 o'clock, and then there's another freight train again about 4:30. Then there's a log train just after 5. Hello, D again. Everybody is having an awesome Tuesday, I think. No, but nothing exciting, I'm afraid, coming through. I was at crew yesterday, and that was just mad. There was something every 2 minutes, you know what I mean? It was really busy. Yeah, well, there's a class 66 due at about 4:30, and then at 5 o'clock there'll be a class 70 with logs. That I do know. Do Capricorns like the sound of goals? Like and subscribe, that's the one. It's 12:44 AM Wednesday morning, and I'm sitting in my car. Just got home from work with a bourbon and cola. Well, that sounds good, does that? At 5 o'clock there is a shed. Right. 185s, no. They used to be coming through here all the time, and they've been replaced with the 397s and the 800s. There used to be 185s all the time, but they've stopped them. It's all 397s and the newer 800s on Transpennine now. I don't even know what they are, them 800s. Are they 802s, something like that? Hello, Shancamp. How's it going? Hello, Ozark Oracle. Hello, Art by Hoyt Kumar. So messages out for review. What's this there? I'm sure that is right. Friend D. Hello, Shan. How's it going, Shan? Have you got a camera? Yes. Well, yeah, I'm obviously filming on it now. Well, it's not actually a camera. It's a spare phone that I'm filming. What you're seeing is coming off an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's my old phone before I upgraded, and I nearly got rid of it, but I'm glad I didn't now because it's perfect for this. So I'm filming on an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm watching it sat in my car on an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and it's just works out perfect. We could probably mod them, Rich. Just like mod who. Where's D gone? Let's find D in the chat. Yep, I've done Shan. I've done Shan and I've done D, because D's a good sort. I know D and I know Shan. I'm alive now. We're still live, yeah. Yeah. Well, we've had no railing rat. I call them railing rattlers. Sometimes I come and there's a guy comes and I'll be filming like this, and a guy comes with his camera, poking it through railings, and he shakes the railings and bangs them and clangs them, and it really annoys me. Yep. Well, I know D because D comes in off another. D's off another channel that I go in, so I know D and I know Shan. Aloha from Hawaii. That's D. 'It's all gone quiet. Not for long, I don't think. Some are due the next 5 minutes. $119 watching. Hit them thumbs, people. Hit them thumbs. 119 watching, but only 37 thumbs up. Double tap your screen. Hello, Kebab. I think you were in yesterday, Kebab. Hello there. Hello, Transpennine Express guy. Someone coming here, speaking of Transpennine, I think there's one coming. He appears in the chats and appears on the track. Hey, Hazy, how we doing? Yeah, I hit it yesterday, Dee. How's it going, Hazy? Yeah, yesterday, 44 thumbs up, but yet 26,000 views. That doesn't match, does it? Hello, Transat. It's a start, correct. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Heather's been in, but she's gone to gym. Yes, West Coast Main Line. Yeah, I've been to York for ages. Oh, it just amazes me how short them Trans-Pennine trains are. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to make sure you're nice and hungry when you get there for the all-you-can-eat buffet. You can't get your money's worth, yeah. Bloody right. Problem is though, sometimes if you're really, really hungry, you only need a little bit and then you feel full, so you know it doesn't always work out that way, I don't think. Right, I see. You live in Malton and they can only fit 6 coaches, right, got you. They always seem very short, you know, compared to the rest, you know. What always amazes me is just how many trains go to Blackpool North. I mean, bloody hell, is it that popular? A little fast is beneficial, yeah. Good for your body, so they say. Hello, Shankamp, back again. Thanks for the wrench, no problem, Sham. Hello, Ozark Oracle. A group hug. Ozark Oracle. Hello, Oz. MTB. Hello, Kankali Podder. All right. Also, like it's Donna. Dick the other. All right, got you. Hello, Ranuga Franklin. Yeah, there's been no Vanderbilt around here. I have seen it though, I know what you mean, that train in India. I've seen that. I'm in the UK, but I have seen that Vanderbilt. It's quite a fast train, it's just let down to me, it's let down with the tracks aren't ready for it, you know what I mean? Doing the actual infrastructure up a little bit so it's more capable. Hello, Mr. Wandering Haggis, how are we doing? I'd like to visit America, I meet up with Shan and Donna. Yeah, is Donna in the chat here? Is Donna one of the people in the chat here? Hey up, the freight train's here. I watched that go past then and I thought, whoever loaded that up must have a bit of OCD the way they went tanker container, tanker container, tanker container. Yeah, there's no Thomas the Tank Engineer, I guess, not that I know of anyway. I'd be very surprised if he come past. I'll see you later, Transpenine. Yeah, I'll get you a channel when I get home. I think I've already screenshotted it, but I'll do it again just in case. And I'll get you when I get home. See you later, Transpenine. Thomas is on Sodor Island. Yep, I think that's where he is. He's mate Gordon and all that lot. Had to play with turds on it, and Natty was there. Oh well. Yep, and here it is, Richard. Literally, as you've put it up, it's appearing right now. It's a boring green one. Yeah, when I mean down Crewway yesterday, the amount of different liveried Avantis I saw were unbelievable. You know, in multicoloured livery, there was one that said, "This is how we roll," and it had loads of pictures of people painted outside of it, and it were one of them Hitachi ones, you know, weird. Hello, the source code. How we doing? I have sure have one baseball bat for you with 2 balls. Hello, Bentley Loy. Bentley Loy said hi. How we doing? Hello, Finn. How we doing? Finn said hi. Yep, it's alright. It's not rained yet. There is something coming, but I don't know what it is. It looks like a class 323, so I'm presuming it's going to... it's either going to be either Liverpool or Manchester, I think. Yeah, I'm in a tree. No, I'm not in a tree. I'm on a bridge, looking down on track. I'm parked up on a road, on a bridge, looking down on the track. Hello, Shakila Wackle. Renuga Franklin. No, I can't show you Indian train live. I'm in the UK. I watch them though. I do watch a lot of videos about them. Hello, Fad Ibrahim. How's it going? Excellent. Pretty good. Excellent. Don't know how far the engineer's train is away, but it'll come creeping around that corner, usually about 4:30. Okay, Natty, I'll see you later. Roll for the bus. Then it's a big munch time. Yeah. Yeah, it actually arrives here, Richard, it arrives here at about 20 to 5, but it hides around the corner on the curve. It parks on the curve and waits for a clear spot because it's so slow. It has to wait for a clear spot on the main line, and it arrives about 20 to 5, but they hold it till... Yeah, Renuga, there will be a train coming soon. I don't know when, but there'll be something soon. Just have a look at timetable. It's another Pendolino, Glasgow Central to London Euston next, I think. We had the Barrowing Furnace to Manchester Airport. We had that one. I think we've had. Oh right, none of them. That might be coming now. And it's another. And then we've got Basford Hall, the engineer's train at 16:27. Hello Jeanette, how are we doing? No, I don't go fishing. No, I don't do fishing. I used to when I was a younger kid. When I was a kid I did a little bit, but it's not my thing, fishing. Yeah, there's one in 6 minutes that I know of, and that's going to London, Glasgow Central to London. That's due about 20 past. What do I do for my job? I'm an engineer, but nothing to do with trains. I work in the engineering industry. make machines that make other things. Now there is something coming, I don't know what it is. You can see the lights. It must be a late running barrowing furnace, because that's, yeah. I'm only in Preston today, Jeanette. Thought I'd keep local today. Tomorrow I might go farther afield. I'm all geared up, I've got my umbrella up and everything, and it's not rained. It stayed fine. When I arrived it was spitting, so I bolted my camera into the fence, and then put an umbrella up, and I've not needed it so far. This train's running very slowly. Thank you very much, Bentley. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. Going very slow, that train. It must be because, like Richard says, it's early, so it's I'm trying to lose a bit of time. No, it's not. It's actually, if I look to my left, which you can't see, it's slowing down for a light, a red light at Leyland Station. Yeah, see you soon, Fahad. Oh yeah, are you all ready for action tonight, Jeanette? I'm going to stop here another hour until logs have been, and then go home. God, it looks like it's going to rain, but it's holding off. All done and dusted. That train that's crept past is still at the other side of the bridge, stationary. Yeah, I would start an Indian train live, but unfortunately I'm not in India. I'm thousands of miles away from India. I'd have to find somebody else who's doing a live and restream it. Yeah. Hour and a half bus ride from St Lodge, yeah. Hello, Crimbo, how are we doing? How's it going, Crimbo? Yeah, you should start a YouTube channel, Ranuga, and do lives yourself on Indian Railway, and my God, you will get some views. That's at Wrexham, got you, Richard, yeah. I used to go to Wales quite a lot. I used to deliver it to a place called I4 Williams that makes trailers, and I used to deliver there. I used to drive wagons, and I used to deliver there quite regularly. A place called I4 Williams, and they made trains, and that were in Wales. I always remember it because the yard were a real pig to reverse into, so it sticks in my mind. And then Bournemouth, yeah, I know that. I know where Bournemouth is. That's the one with the train goes round the bay, and there's like a bridge or an aqueduct or something, a bridge or some sort. Yeah, I used to go to Wales quite a lot delivering. I remember one Friday I got sent there late at night and we were delivering these polystyrene cubes to a reservoir, an underground reservoir that they'd just built up on a mountain somewhere in Wales, and it was near Festiniog, because I remember seeing all these massive hills with all piles of slate on them. And when I got there to deliver this stuff, it was the World Rally were on, so half the roads were shut. It was a right pantomime, trying to find my way around in a wagon. And I had all these polystyrene blocks on, light as anything, no weight in them, but they were going in an underground reservoir they just built as insulation. And it was somewhere around Festiniog, but I can't remember the exact location. But it looks like it's going to rain here, but it's holding off. If it starts raining, I'm going to put my battery back on. Then I don't have to get out in rain to put it on. I always get 2 hours without any problem, but after 2 hours it gets a bit sketchy on battery. Hello VJ Keeney. Hello Cream Nagore. Hi all, VJ Keeney. Distant headlight rail fan production. What have you all seen? Oh, we've seen quite a few. Not as busy as yesterday's. Hang on time there, Richard. What time's that engineer's train? You're about 4:31, something like that. The Basford Hall one. And M84 Glasgow Central to London Euston. Yeah, I know what you mean when you say warp 5. I watch a lot of Indian Railway videos. The wide, you've got 2 track gauges, haven't you? You've 3 rails on each track, so you can run the wider ones and the narrower ones. So this train's running very slowly. It's because it's getting held up by the other train. Hello, train spotter Wilbert. Yeah, I'm just outside of Preston on the West Coast Main Line between Preston and Leyland. Just in front of me, you can see the bridge in front of me. That's Farrington Curve Junction, where anytime soon there's going to be a direct rail services class 66 come through with some yellow hoppers on. They're usually yellow hoppers. Hello Chris, how are you doing? Yes, I'm in the location right at this very minute. I'm sat, my camera's on the fence and I'm sat in my car talking to you through my open car door. You know, I'm sat in my car now, that's me tapping my dashboard. To honk my horn. There you go. It's not running. Oh no. Yeah, I've just had a look on timetable, and according to my timetable, it's running. It's just at Bamber Bridge now, according to my timetable. It says it's at Bamber Bridge. If you look on lists, there's usually more than one of Basford Halls, and you might be looking at one that's, some of them say runs as required, but there's always one of them has a time on it. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, double tap your screen, like and subscribe, as they say. God, it is starting to spit a little bit. I was about to say, I'm surprised it's not started raining, but it... Excellent, thank you, Renuga. It's going to come any second because I've just heard the points go. Put my battery pack on. It's starting to spit, so I don't have to get out in rain. Hello, some of you, Ahmed. Lime Street to Blackpool North. Another one going to Blackpool North. I don't know what it is about Blackpool. Good grief. They must get more trains than any other station in the country. It's ridiculous. Yep, the rain's coming. And aren't I glad I thought of got the umbrella out. Here comes the freight train, class 66. On the back. Hello, Renuga. Hello, trees don't exist. No, I'm in the UK at the moment. In the UK. Hello, trees don't exist. go again. Runuga. If you can still hear me talking through a closed door. It's actually stopped raining now. Wants to make up its mind. Plenty of dark clouds about. I'm glad I put my umbrella up. Yeah, I bet they were. Hello, T. Nyaki. We are in the UK on the West Coast Main Line at the moment. There you go, Chris. Take on the wasps in the dark. They can't fly in the dark. So there you go, you've learned something there. Had to run for his life. I've just put a photograph on the posts on my page so you can see exactly sort of where I am and how I'm set up and stuff. I just took a photograph of the fence and the track, so if you look on my posts page, you'll see it. You'll see a picture of my camera and everything attached to the fence, so it gives you a bit of a slant on what's going on, how it comes to you. It's on my posts page. Went out like you look like you went out Antarctic. Yeah, there's nothing worse. Sister-in-law had one. I don't know if it was for what it were, but they had like, they built like this big white sort of, oh, it were weird. It were like a brittle thing in her out. Well, it was like in a backyard. It was an old toilet from years ago, but like an outhouse, and she had a washing machine and dryer in there. And I just grabbed it in a sack at it and zipped it up, and they went bananas in this sack. Hello, Ironut Dimitru. When's the next train? Good question. I don't know, but there'll be something along soon. I'm in Takuma. Yeah, I don't know when the next train's due, but there'll be something soon. I know we'll get a few Trans-Pennines, we always do when you're approaching the hour. And I don't know what else is due, I've no idea off the top. We are looking at the timetable, I don't know. The other Richard, he's better with train times. I haven't got a Facebook. Oh, my Facebook page. Sorry, it's just my name. That's all. Like, there's nothing on there, and there's nothing on my Facebook train related or anything. Yeah, I'm thinking I haven't got a train related Facebook. It's just my own personal one. There's notes on it, apart from pictures of my cat. This is the only YouTube's the only thing I did. I used to have Instagram and TikTok, and I used to put videos on there, but I've given up with them. I just thought I'd concentrate on YouTube and leave it at that. Trees don't exist. We're at Train Railway Watchtower. No clue how it's called, how it's called in English. Right. It's all gone quiet. Hello, Hillman Shoes G. I don't know, but there'll be something due soon. I don't know when the next train's due, but there'll be something. Hello, Baha. Hello, Enpa Muiba. How's it going? Hello, Krishna Yadav. Hello, how's it going? The UK, United Kingdom, England. That's what country I'm in, England. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, but you don't have to. Blackpool North to York. Oh, that's not going to come past me, that one, Richard, I'm afraid. I'll miss that one. It won't come down this line. It goes around the curve and misses us. It's Blackpool North to York. It goes down. It goes off down the branch line to Blackburn. Otterington. When is the next train coming? I don't know, but it won't be long. Yeah, I think the logs are due about between 6 minutes past and 10 past. They're hiding around the corner now, as they always do, which means there's other things to come down the main line. Usually Pendolino comes through, and then the logs are released after the Pendolino. Because I always hear the points go here. I'm amazed you don't hear them on the live stream, actually, because the points are just to the right of where my camera is. I wish I could work out a way of doing 2 cameras on a live stream, you know what I mean? Putting like another camera on a slightly different angle. And you've got 2 angles, but how you do it. I know you can do it through StreamYard software, but the point that StreamYard doesn't seem to work well mobile. I don't know why. There's the York train now. I can see it going over the bridge. You can't see it on camera, but the track curves and goes over a bridge over the main line. I've just seen the York train go over the curve. Yeah, actually it would landscape view would show more of the track, but the problem is when you're doing the landscape, you just don't get the views, you know, because majority of people are watching it on a phone. So when you do it in landscape, even though there's more track visible, it's a smaller picture, and you just don't get the views in landscape. I've tried it, and be lucky if you get 100 people watching all the way through. You know, it just doesn't pull in any people on landscape. Everybody seems to like portrait, you know. Yeah, the time over here is 10 to 5 in the afternoon. So I reckon your dinner time where you are, trees don't exist if you are in America. I'll try one on landscape, I will, just to see, but normally it's just a waste. It's usually a washout. Very poor. You don't get the people. This looks like a Trans-Pennine that's coming now. They always seem to have brighter headlights to Trans-Pennines. Oh yeah, it's 16:51 here. That was a Transpennine. I think that were a class 802, but again, without looking at timetable, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was an 802 that. Because they've had them for a few years now of Transpennine, the 800 series. He liked honking his horn. Gone off to Bolton. Amit Kumar, so beautiful. Very nice. Until it rains, correct, Richard? Until it rains, indeed. Something coming now, I don't know what it is. There's two coming together. Hello, Lauren Muir. How's it going? Hello, TSD America. sorry, TSD. Hello, TSD Demerkiran. Yeah, sorry, I mispronounced your name, but I'm still not getting it right, but hello there anyway. Hello, Laura Muir. Are you in Scotland by any chance, Laura Muir? It's a Scottish surname, is that, Muir? No hosepipe ban here either. Not that I ever use it, but we're not banned here either. In fact, it's starting to rain again. Only spits though. We haven't even got a hosepipe. Oh, you're alright then. Hey, Laura Muir. Are you in Scotland, Laura Muir? Yes. That was an Avanti West Coast Pendolino, which is slowly but surely getting phased out and replaced with the Hitachis. Then we're Richard Branson bought all them. Well, he was behind buying all them. When it used to be Virgin Trains, he bought all them. No, they're the same locomotives. It's an electric train, and they have a power car at either end. Here comes the log train. Yeah, I'm in the UK. Calibre Alger, UK, England. Yeah, trees don't exist. And that them class 70s were built in, made, came from America, made in Missouri. They were. They were our most powerful locomotive. They're not now. I think the new Class 99s that are coming out are more powerful, but they're always used for heavy haul. You know what I mean? There's not that many of them in this country. I think there's only about 20 odd in the whole country. Them Class 70s. Yeah, that one were a bit shorter than normal, Richard, because I very often I've camped them and there's been 22 on. That were a little bit shorter. Yes, Laura Muir. Yeah. Yeah, I remember we haven't had them in this country that long then. We've only had them about since the early, well, probably had them about 20 years. And because there's not that many, we didn't get that many, 20 odd maybe, because one of them they dropped when they got it off the ship, when it was being imported. They dropped it in the ship and snapped it in half, so it went back. There's photos on YouTube of it, on the internet of it, Class 70 falling off the crane and snapped in half. Hello, Ultra Edits. Night time there, yes. He is up Elizabeth line. Yeah, to stop beside track. Yeah, you've just missed one at Ultra Edits, but there'll be some more, I think. Shortly, I'm going in a bit. I'm not stopping much longer, but I I'll probably stop till 5:30, thereabouts. Yeah, you're age 32, I'm aged 56. I've been watching trains all my life. Yeah. I'm not far away from the sea. I'm about 35 minutes if I drove now. I'd get to, it'd take me, well, less from here where I'm at. It'd take me about 25-30 minutes to get to Blackpool from here, which is the coastline. Puts rocks on the track, yeah, I don't think that. Stuart Ryan, there'll be no trains between Manpick and Stoke. They're replacing the bridge, which is also the main roundabout in Stoke. Right. Okay, Stuart Ryan. How's it going, Stuart Ryan? Lord and Mirror, I love you. Excellent. I remembered the isolator. Not that far, no. About 25 minutes from here to get to Blackpool. Oh, the birds, right. You can hear the birds, can you? Twittering in the background, got you. Yeah, it's because there's lots of trees around here. There's a hell of a lot of trees. Usually it's windy, and today it's actually no wind at all, so that's why you can hear them. Yeah, that's right, Stuart. I'm on the West Coast Main Line, just at Farrington Curve Junction. Yes, this is West Coast Main Line. You look on the map and find Farrington Curve Junction, well, that's where I am. Just looking down on track off a bridge. That's it. I'm literally a mile north of Leyland. I can actually roll up to my left. I can just about see Leyland's platform, only just, so I'm about a mile away. Right next to Leyland Trucks, if you know where Leyland Trucks is, that's a big factory. I think it's brave of you to admit it. To admit what? What have I admitted? Yeah, I'm not far from M6. I can be on M6 in literally 5 minutes from here. In fact, probably less than 5 minutes. It's only at Toppet Road. I can actually hear the M6 now while I'm parked up. Yeah, I don't live near Preston. No, I don't. No, no, I've travelled to get here. I don't live in Preston. No, I live in another town. I live in a little town called Darwin. I don't know. We call them seagulls. If that's what you're thinking of, trees don't exist. Seagulls, and they tend to scrat around tips and landfill sites and stuff, and basically anywhere with his mum. Yeah, I haven't travelled that far, Stuart. Mileage-wise, I've travelled about 20 miles, but the majority of it, the journey, is on M65, so it only takes me 20 minutes to get here. I mean, yesterday I went down to Crewe. That took me about an hour and a half to get to. Yeah, well, that's it. I go from Preston end at M65, and that takes me literally all the way home. Trains at Bidstone, please. Yeah, I don't know where Bidstone is. Like I say, this is live now, Laura. I'm actually live. What you can see is live. You know, I'm sat in my car filming. If you look on my YouTube page and look on posts, you'll see a photograph of exactly what I'm doing here, with my camera and everything attached to a fence. Population 31,000. Is that Darwin, that? Oh, you're in Stockport. All right, you're not that far away, Stockport. I used to deliver in Stockport. I used to go in a shopping precinct in Stockport delivering, and you had to drive underneath it, and all the shops, loading areas were like underneath the shopping centre. I can't remember where it were or anything. When I used to work for TNT. Okay, Stuart Ryan, I'll see you later. Hello, Harry William Van Beek. How we doing? Harry William Van Beek, yeah. Hello there. Darwin, right, yeah. 30 odd thousand, yeah. I'm in Morton. Where's Morton? Alright, Chris, I'll see you later. Where's Morton, Lauren? Lauren Miracoco. It should stand the Wordle. Oh, Morton, that's the Wordle, is it? Liverpool, right, got you. I'm in the world too. Yep. Don't think I've ever been there. Birmingham. Might have been, but I don't remember. Hello, Subham Yadav. How are we doing? Yeah, I'm in the UK at the moment, United Kingdom, England. New Brighton, right? Yeah, I've heard of New Brighton. Yeah, Subham Yadav. I'm in the United Kingdom, England. Your country's India, right? £907 miles an hour, that's very fast. Bala Lake webcam. Yeah, I can't show my face. I'd have to climb over a fence to get my face on camera. If you come on my channel at 9 PM on Thursday night, we do a live show every Thursday night, and you can see my face and lots of other people's faces. more than welcome to join us on the panel. I'm on lots of panels all week, I'm all over it, but that's actually my channel on Thursday night. I'll be on a panel tomorrow night, I'll probably be on one tonight somewhere. Get him out. Hello, my Yank Gamer. Hello there. Well, I'm going to knock it on the head, folks, and go home. Wait for the next one to come. After the next train, I'm going to call it a do. Or a mirror at APT. (9:53 p.m. So you are 4.5 hours in front of us then. I didn't realise they did half-hour increments. I thought it was all to the nearest hour. Yeah, it's 5:25 p.m. or 17:25 p.m. however you want it. It's tea time, or some people call it dinner time. Depends who you are and where you are. In my neck of the woods, we call it tea time. Hello, Kashif Nazir. How we doing? Right, I'm going to bid everybody farewell and I'll catch you all on the next one. See you all later. Bye everybody. Bye.